Hey guys, welcome to Car Question. Here's James with
Matt.
and we're trying a car this week, a brand new car. Have I said brand new?
No,
another car that we tried earlier this year. What is that car?
We're going back in time to try the Audi RS4. You can see I'm French right now. RS4 B5 2001, James. So it's an amazing car. We're back to vintage testing, but this car is really a head turner when you look at it. But there's a special engine inside, and we're gonna talk about that later.
Yes. So this car is older than the B7 we tried earlier this year.
Check the video.
So that car is similar to the B7 we tried, and the exterior is quite the same also, man.
Yeah, when you look at those cars, they're really similar. You know, back in the day, Audi didn't really change much the styling. They work pretty much inside the engine, offering some different version, and also a lot of different power when it comes to the different car that you could go for. But still, this is a head turner. I really dig the curves, the line, the classic look. Also, when you look right there, you can see the air vents. You can see also those huge break through the wheels. And how about the line right there? You can see the bulge, the curve. This car is looking great.
Yes, and that car doesn't have also many RS4 badge there.
No, it's pretty discreet.
Yeah, so very discreet car, but also very powerful car. When you come inside, Matt, is basically the same thing that we had in the B7 also. The same carbon accent here, the quattro badge just here. And we're going back with a cassette player. I'm still confused with that, but it will come.
Yeah, it's written Audi Concert, so it's a concerto as soon as you put your cassette in. But otherwise, there's not a lot of place in that car, you know, with your driving position. If you're gonna go to take place in the seat back there, you're gonna be pretty cramped. But I just love how sober it is when you take place inside the car.
Yes, and also you talk about the position we are in the car when you're at the back. Yes, it's true, it's not so big, but for people tall like me, being at the driver's seat, I have plenty of room here to adjust the steering and for the pedals and everything, so it's very good for that.
Yes, and also there's some, I think, German mention right there on the blinkers.
Yes, so watch out, Affen and Aus. Don't know what it means.
I'm gonna have to Google translate that.
So thumbs up for my accent. Also, we talk about the big point of that car, and this is the jewel, the magical thing that happens on that car is the engine. What is it?
It's a Cosworth engine. You probably remember that company because they did a lot of collaboration with F1, WRC, NASCAR. They also contributed to the Ford Escort. Cosworth. This is one mythical car that I really dig and like. And even today, you're gonna find a Cosworth engine inside the REL hypercar.
That weird looking car that's coming.
Is that a car or is that a spaceship?
Hot wheel. It's a Hot Wheel.
Hot Wheels, there you go. So it's pretty known. So as soon as you put the name Cosworth on something, it's gonna be performant, fast, but also really reliable.
Talking about performance here, we have 380 horsepower and it's 115 horsepower more than a regular S4 of the same year, 325 pound-foot of torque, and that car is just reacting like 380 horsepower. When you're at 3,500 RPM and you just kick it, you have the little lag of the turbo here, but when it comes, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of sound coming out from the exhaust system or even right there when the engine is aspirating all this air. You know, it doesn't feel real aggressive, but when you check the speed needle though, you're gonna get into that ticket territory.
And also if you check the gas gauge, you'll see that this car is consuming a lot.
Yeah, because back then they only care about power and not fuel efficiency. More and more today, you're gonna have those little small engines that are way more fuel efficient, but still gonna deliver 400 horsepower. But back then, this was not the case.
No, and also this car is driving really well on the road. But there's one thing that I don't really like about that car is that the steering is very big. The tires are also really big. And when you come on the road, there's little cracks here and there and you feel everything. You have to correct the steering every single time. It's not that dangerous, but let's say that it's not so fun to drive at that point.
Remember, it's a 2001 car.
So what do you like about that car, Matt?
I really dig how comfortable you can be inside, but also how sporty and fast it can be. And I like the quattro all-wheel drive system, which is a blast from summer to winter.
And what you didn't talk about, Matt, is that those seats are Recaro seats. So comfort, and it's tight also. Less tight than the B7, but still.
Yeah, but those seats in the B7, you know, they hold you in that place as soon as you get into a curve. This one is much more easier to get out from and to get in also if you have an old back.
So thanks to Collector Auto Import to let us drive beautiful cars like this one. And what do we do with Car Question, Matt?
Well, you have to subscribe, you have to thumbs up if you want to see us trying more vintage car. I think there's a Ford Escort Cosworth coming, huh?
Yeah, that's coming. And also Honda Type R 2007 is like ugly, but still very performant.
So make sure that you check TikTok also. We are doing a lot of car jokes there. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not.
It's yours to tell.
Yeah, it's yours to tell. You're going to be the judge. Take care. See ya.